Hello everyone, this is Rohith and welcome to Mind Minutes with Santhosh. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had this strange thought? Everything in my life seems fine. Have a good job, have a decent life, family is okay, income is stable, nothing is really wrong. But somewhere deep inside, there is a quiet voice that keeps whispering, "This isn't enough. I want something more." And the moment that voice appears, another voice immediately interrupts. You should be grateful. So many people don't even have what you have. Don't be ungrateful. And suddenly, you start feeling guilty for wanting more. Today, that's exactly what we are going to talk about. The guilt of wanting more. Our society has created a very dangerous belief. Contentment is good. But ambition is often treated as something selfish. The moment someone says they want a better job, a better income, a better life, society quickly gives them labels. Overambitious, greedy, never satisfied. But let me ask you a simple question. If a seed wants to become a tree, is that greed? A seed never says, "I'm comfortable being a seed. I will just stay small forever." No, it reaches for sunlight. Its roots grow deeper into the soil. Its branches expand. It grows. And that is not greed, that is its nature. In the same way, our desire to grow, our desire to become more than who we were yesterday, that is not selfishness, that is human evolution. Wanting more does not mean you are ungrateful. It simply means you refuse to stay small when you know you are capable of more. In the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, there is a powerful idea. Begin with the end in mind. It means we should not live life on autopilot. We should design it intentionally. Because if you silence your dreams today out of guilt, what will happen 10 years from now? Will you feel peace? Or will you feel a quiet frustration that never leaves you? There is a simple truth in life. If you don't decide your future, someone else's expectations will decide it for you. Let me tell you a real story. I know someone very close to me, my sister. She is married, she has kids, her husband is supportive, her life is stable. From the outside, everything looks perfect. But deep inside, she has always had a dream. She wants to start a business. And the moment that desire appears in her mind, another thought quickly follows. My life is already good. Why do I want more? Am I being selfish? Am I being ungrateful? That inner conflict, that tension between gratitude and ambition, that is guilt. But here is the truth. She is not greedy. She is not rejecting the life she already has. She is simply alive. There is a big difference between greed and growth. A greedy person ignores what they already have and only chases money or status. But a person who is alive appreciates what they have and still wants to grow beyond it. Understanding this difference is very, very important. Now, here is the brutal truth. If you keep suppressing your desires for years, that desire doesn't disappear. It slowly turns into resentment. And that resentment starts leaking into different parts of your life. You may start blaming your life, your partner, your parents, sometimes even your children. Today your guilt sounds like this. My life is already good. Why do I want more? But one day that same voice will change. It will say, "I never even tried." And that guilt will turn into regret. In the book, The Mountain is You, there's a powerful line. Your new life is going to cost you your old one. Growth is never free. If you want to level up in life, something has to change. Maybe comfort, maybe the safety of your routine, maybe the approval of other people, or maybe the old version of yourself. Sometimes guilt appears the moment you start changing. because growth means the old version of you slowly disappears. And that makes your ego uncomfortable. It makes your family uncertain. It makes society confused. That's why your mind starts asking questions. Do I really need this? Am I becoming selfish? Is this change necessary? But here is the truth. Guilt is not proof that you're doing something wrong. Sometimes, guilt is proof that you are finally evolving. Let me share another story. There was a middle class boy. He got a government job. In many families, that is considered a huge achievement. His parents were proud, his relatives were proud, his life was secure. But his real dream, he wanted to become a film director. At 25, he didn't say it. At 30, he still didn't say it. At 35, he didn't have the courage. Why? Not just fear of failure, his biggest fear was this. My father struggled so much. If I leave this job, will it disappoint him? My family is already happy. Am I being selfish? That guilt kept him silent for years. And one day, at the age of 40, he said something heartbreaking. I didn't fail, I just never tried. People who fail at least learn something. But when you never try, you never even get closer. And that hurts in a different way. Because failure is temporary, but regret can last a lifetime. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, there is a powerful idea about two mindsets. The security mindset. This mindset says, I have a stable life, why take risks? This mindset is built on survival. But then there is the growth mindset. This mindset asks different questions. What else is possible? Is this really my full potential? What more can I build? This mindset is based on expansion. And many times our guilt comes from a clash between these two. Our parents' generation lived in survival mode. Security was everything. That belief quietly passed down to us. So whenever we try to make a bold decision, a voice appears inside. You already have a stable life. Why disturb it? And society usually reacts the same way. If you make a safe choice, people applaud. But if you make a bold choice, people question you. Are you sure? Isn't that risky? Do you really need this? And slowly that pressure becomes guilt. But the truth is, guilt does not appear randomly. It usually comes from deeper fears. Fear of losing love, fear of being judged, comparison with others, and the survival mindset we inherited. Your brain wants safety, but your soul wants growth. And the battle between these two, that is where guilt lives. In the book The Alchemist, there's a beautiful line. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. But before the universe helps you, there is one important step. You must first admit that you want it. The biggest problem is not the world. The biggest problem is that many of us are afraid to admit our own desires. So listen carefully to this. Wanting more in life does not mean you dislike your current life. It simply means you want to improve it. Instead of saying, this is not enough, say this instead. I am grateful and I am growing. Gratitude and growth together create real peace. Here are a few simple things you can do. First, write down that you secretly want. What is that dream you never told anyone? When you keep it only in your mind, it feels confusing. When you write it down, it becomes clear. Second, ask yourself a question. Is this desire coming from ego or from evolution? Are you trying to impress people or are you truly trying to grow? That question will give you clarity. Third, take one small step. You don't need a huge leap. Just start small. Join a course. Research your idea. Practice your skill. Movement creates momentum. And one more important thing, don't announce everything. just build quietly. You don't need to tell the whole world. Let the results speak when the time is right. Don't suppress your dreams, give them direction. Because one day you should be able to stand in front of the mirror and say, I didn't shrink to fit in, I didn't betray myself, I didn't settle. Wanting more is not a crime, it is courage. So the next time guilt appears in your mind, ask it a question. Are you protecting me or are you limiting me? Think about that. This is Rohith. We will meet again soon. Until then, grow without guilt.